Every night, a terrifying face appeared at my window. When I was a kid, our family moved into an old farmhouse. It was the kind of place with creaky floorboards, drafty windows, and a history that no one in the town wanted to talk about. My parents thought it was charming. I thought it was creepy. But the worst part was the window in my bedroom. It faced the woods, and no matter how tightly I closed the curtains, I always felt like someone or something was watching me. One night, I woke up around 3 a.m. My room was pitch black except for a sliver of moonlight cutting through the curtains. I rolled over and nearly screamed. There, pressed against the window, was a pale face with hollow eyes staring directly at me. I froze, my heart pounding in my chest. The face was motionless, its eyes unblinking. It looked like a man, but his skin was sickly and stretched tight over his bones. I wanted to scream for my parents, but I was paralyzed with fear. Finally, I mustered the courage to reach for the flashlight on my nightstand. I flicked it on, shining it toward the window. The face disappeared instantly, leaving only the empty darkness of the woods. The next morning, I told my parents about the face, but they dismissed it as a nightmare. My dad even went out to check under my window but found nothing. No footprints, no signs of anyone being there. The following night, I slept with the flashlight clutched in my hand. Around the same time, I woke up again, and there it was, the face, staring at me through the glass. This time, I didn't freeze. I bolted out of bed, ran to my parents' room, and dragged them back to my room. Of course, by the time we got there, the face was gone. My parents were annoyed and told me to stop making up stories, but I knew what I saw. Over the next few weeks, the face appeared almost every night. I started drawing the curtains tighter, barricading the window with furniture, but nothing stopped it. The worst part was how it just stared, never moving, never blinking, just watching. One night, I decided to confront it. I waited, pretending to be asleep, the flashlight under my pillow. When I sensed its presence, I jumped up, shining the light at the window. For the first time, the face moved. It pulled back, revealing a gnarled hand pressed against the glass. Then it vanished into the woods. The next day, I was determined to find out who or what was watching me. I went into the woods, tracing the path behind my window. Deep among the trees, I found an old, overgrown graveyard. My heart raced as I read the names on the crumbling tombstones. There, on a weathered stone, was a name that sent chills down my spine. Jonathan Crane, died 1923. The face from my window. I ran back to the house, but the sightings stopped after that day. I never saw the face again, but I could never shake the feeling that, even in death, Jonathan Crane was watching. Years later, I moved away from that farmhouse, but I still have nightmares about those hollow eyes. I often wonder what he wanted and why he chose me. The memory haunts me, a reminder that some watchers never truly leave.